Hey, what's up, you guys? It's been a few days. Haven't really had a chance to write much with moving and everything. Unfortunately, it is what day? Monday the 26th, by the time I'm filming this. But over the last day or two, I've actually had a resurgence of writing since taking a break. Now that I actually have time with moving and stuff out of the way, at least most of it, I'm still in the old apartment finishing up my work contract and then moving the rest of the stuff out of here later this week. I've actually had a chance to write down a lot of words. I think I've gotten over, I don't even know, 2,000 words, more than that. Basically, half of it is from what I was supposed to be working on, which is my greatest weakness, and the other half, because I got brain blocked on that project, was I reopened empathy, which I found interesting. I really thought I was going to retire this project. I now know that I have a lot more skills and I'm a better writer, and I think the reason that I was going to retire it was I hadn't given it a proper break to reset my mind about it. And honestly, going back and rereading my initial fast draft, which was like 2 pages per chapter, it's really not an awful concept. And I kind of want to explore it more. And the worst is I publish it even if I'm not happy. But it's never going to be what I want it to be. And it certainly isn't the same story I started 12 years ago when I was in elementary school. So it's going to keep evolving. And obviously this vlog is more chatty than normal, but the more I'm breaking it up into individual chapters and thinking about it as a series, the way I initially started writing it about a year ago, back when I was serious in the last NaNoWrimo about it, I feel excited to work on it again. And I'm just booking out words after words, and I'm so excited to do the next chapter and the next chapter. And it makes me excited to keep going. So, I don't know. Basically, I'm just going to keep writing. The worst is I have it available for you guys, because that's a new update actually, and I'm going to show you here in just a second. But basically, what's going on is that I'm really excited to write it again. And even though it's not the project I originally started with, my brain works better when I can brain dump what's in my head about a specific story. So I typically work on 2 to 3 projects at a time, which isn't necessarily the best method, especially because, most writers say not to do that, but for me it works. And I don't know, it's how my brain works. If I don't like the project I'm doing now, I need to stop retiring them and go back to them and rework them with a new perspective. So I'm doing that again with empathy today. And I'm going to show you guys really quickly. I'm going to change positions right here, but we're going to go to that. Hold on. So here on my computer, I added a few new areas to my website, but if you go under books, there's a whole series section for Court of Rogues, which is the series that Empathy is based off of that I started writing a while back. So that's this section here. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, these are the outlines and videos on it. I started adding all of my drafts so that you guys could read them too. Basically, the reason I'm doing this is that, one, it feels like baby publishing. Like, not that I'm publishing for profit, but I'm publishing to say, this portion's done. It's not just sitting around. It's open and available. It makes me feel accomplished. And even though they're like shitty drafts, they, one, not only make me feel good and give me the motivation to keep going because they aren't available online, but they're open to commentary, they're open to the public, and that makes me feel good even if no one sees them. But more importantly, if you did want to read them, they're available for you. You can see how I progress over a very long time of editing and drafting and changing things. So if you guys want to look at those are available. And I've started doing them with my greatest weakness as well. And any other projects I do in the future will have this option. You can read as I write. I think it's kind of silly that we don't share drafting processes. Like, I get some people are like, oh my gosh, my project is going to be stolen if I let it available. Do you know how much effort and backlogging I have for this project, it's 12 years in the making. And even still, I have so much evidence that it's my work that it would be silly to think someone did try to take it. And even if they did try to take it, it's my work. So I think it's just silly that we don't share drafts. So my outlines, my drafts, everything that you guys want, I'm willing to give to you guys. It's silly to gatekeep it, really. I think it's absolutely silly. But the more I keep writing and the more I'm like at a comfortable stage of like publishing for you guys and the community and not just publishing to be published, the more I'm going to keep working on them and keep putting them out there. So if you guys want to check that out, link is always in the description for my website. Go ahead and check those out. Give them a read. Leave comments. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what does and doesn't work, what you're excited about, what you're not, what you think is confusing. I think more people should do this. And it gets me really excited to keep writing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm gonna vlog my writing process other than that. So yeah. I will be changing up how I do videos from here on, especially going into NaNoWriMo in November, but things are changing so much with getting a job and everything that I don't know when I'm going to be able to find publishing times and that kind of stuff, and filming and that kind of stuff, but there are new projects in the works, and I'm excited to share them with you in the very near future. So that's the end. I'm probably not going to do any more camp vlogs, but yeah.